This is Northeast Streaming Sports.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. It's your boy Big Shaw, and thank everybody for listening. Yesterday, I made a little bit of mistake. I made a little mistake. I accidentally said the Golden State Warriors play yesterday. They played today. I had a text message from a good fan, so it was like, "Hey, you gave the wrong schedule." So I apologize, but like I told y'all yesterday, I'm gonna talk about women's sports today. I have the ladies NCAA schedule in front of me, and I'm going to announce their schedule. And guess what? After that, I'm going to talk a little bit, and then I'm gone. Because tomorrow, my other show will be on Roku Television, so I got to be ready for that. So, with no further ado, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to give you the ladies NCAA softball regional round for May 20th through the 22nd. Number one, of course, the Oklahoma Sooners. They're going to play Prairie View A&M. This is the Norman Regional. Minnesota versus Texas A&M. If you already have it, okay. But guess what? Big Shaw didn't tell you, so I'm telling you now. The Orlando Regional. Number 16, UCF versus Villanova. South Dakota State versus Michigan. Here we go. The Tempe Regional. Number 8, Arizona State versus Cal State Fullerton. And San Diego State versus LSU. And the Evanston Regional. Number 9, Northwestern versus Oklahoma. And McNeese State versus Notre Dame. Los Angeles Regional, number 5, UCLA versus Grand Canyon. Loyola Marymount versus Ole Miss. The Durham Regional, number 12, the Duke Blue Devils versus UMBC. And Liberty versus Georgia. The Fayetteville Regional, number 4, Arkansas versus Princeton. Wichita State versus Oregon. The Seattle Regional, number 13, Washington versus Lehigh. Weber State versus Texas. Ooh, Texas is up there. Blacksburg Regional, number 3, Virginia Tech versus St. Vincent's, PA. And Miami, Ohio versus Kentucky. The Gainesville Regional, number 14, the Florida Gators versus St. Louis. I think I said it right. And the second game is Wisconsin versus Georgia Tech. And here goes my favorite regional right here. The Tuscaloosa Regional. Number 6, Alabama versus Chattanooga. Murray State versus Stanford. Let's keep going. The Knoxville Regional. Number 11, Tennessee versus Campbell. Oregon State versus Ohio State. Let me get it right. The Ohio State. Stillwater Regional, number 7, Oklahoma State versus Fordham. North Texas versus Nebraska. The Clemson Regional, number 10, Clemson versus UNC Wilmington. Louisiana versus Auburn. The Tallahassee Regional, number 2, Florida State versus Howard. UCF versus Mississippi State. And the Columbia Regional, number 15, Missouri versus Missouri State. Arizona versus Illinois. The Super Regional round will be May 26th to the 29th. The Norman winner versus the Orlando winner. The Tempe winner versus the Evanston winner. The Los Angeles winner versus the Durham winner. So the people don't know how this goes. The Fayetteville winner versus the Seattle winner. The Blacksville winner versus the Gainesville winner. The Tuscaloosa winner versus the Knoxville winner. Stillwater winner versus the Clemson winner. The Tallahassee winner versus the Columbia winner. So that's how that goes. And the Women's World Series is June the 2nd through the 9th. I think that's it. I think that's it right there. Okay, we're gonna talk about a little sports right quick. What we have a little bit of time here. Golden State plays tonight, so now I can speak on it. I'm so sorry, but first of all, I want to talk about Jimmy Buckets, Jimmy Butler. Let me tell you guys this on Boston's behalf. Some of those guys did look kind of tired. They did look kind of ruggish, but that's the NBA's grueling schedule. That's how it is set. They look tired, but Boston didn't give up. But I'm gonna tell you, that Jimmy Butler and that support cast he got, man, if they can get 2-0 at home, they're gonna be at Boston against the Kona. But please don't count out the Boston Celtics just yet. Don't do it yet. Golden State and Dallas plays tonight. It should be a good game. Luka Doncic versus Steph Curry and the rest of those sharpshooters that he has on that team. The game will be in San Francisco at the Chase Arena. It will be loud. It will be rocking. This is the opportunity right here for Luka Doncic to show the world. He's been showing us for a long time, but this is the stage is set for him to show the world that he is the man. And you can't put him in a conversation with LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and the Chris Pauls. Because, again, people can talk noise about Chris Paul all they want. Chris Paul is one of the greatest point guards in the NBA. So that's not even up for discussion. Yeah, he choked. Yeah, he choked. But I'm going to tell you, one of the greatest point guards of all time. And of course, they had a conversation last night. Devin Booker, he should get a Supermax. We can't judge him off one game that he did. Just one bad game. We can't do that. But you know what? I'm going to be back in 30 seconds. I'm back. Thank you, everybody. I want to get off basketball. I want to talk about my New York Yankees. I am so excited. I am so excited to be a New York Yankees fan. I don't know about anybody else. We're going to talk about the NBA lottery here in a minute, but I am excited to be a Yankees fan. It's Yankees fans all over the world. We should be happy every day they play. They are doing so well. When everybody tried to rip my boys off, write them over to the sunset. You can't do that with my New York Yankees, baby. You can't do that. You can't. We're just that good. And again, I'm gonna keep saying it. I'm gonna always say it until I'm gone. They laughed at me when I said, "Watch out for the New York Yankees." They laughed. And same for the New York Mets. They did the same thing. Oh, you're crazy. Obviously, I'm not. The record speaks for itself. The record speaks for itself that I'm not that crazy. Obviously, I know a little bit of something to say. Watch out for my New York Yankees. Show my New York Yankees some love. I'm gonna get on the games today, but I want to talk about the NBA lottery that went down last night. I was enjoying it. Okay, I had a great time looking at it, and then when it got to the Portland Trailblazers, it got out of hand real quick. Reason why I'm saying that is because Damian Lillard's face said it all. This is just me just putting it out there. I got ties to Portland, okay? I think maybe Damian Lillard could possibly get traded because it's all in your body language. with Dame Lillard last night at the NBA lottery. It was a body language where, oh shoot, I might be gone. The Orlando Magic, they have the number one pick. I pray and I hope that they don't blow it. Oklahoma, they have 2 picks in the top this year. I hope they don't blow it. But the Kings, I think they're going to blow it. But everything was about Portland. I got a feeling Dame may be gone, Portland. Remember, it's just me saying it. His expression said it all. But I'm going to give you some baseball scores right now before I go. Who doesn't love baseball? I like it. I don't love it. But I'm going to give you the scores and the rest of the games we have for the rest of the day. And then I'm going to get out of here and let y'all enjoy the rest of the day. I'm going to take a quick 30 seconds, and we're going to come back and give you those baseball scores and games for today. All right, everybody, here we go for the baseball games and the scores for today. The Atlanta Braves and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's 4-2 Braves at the top of the 5th. The Detroit Tigers and the Tampa Bay Rays, it's 4-0 Rays. And here are the games for the rest of the day. Here we go. The San Francisco Giants and the Colorado Rockies. Minnesota Twins versus the Oakland Athletics. The Diamondbacks versus the Dodgers. The Reds versus the Guardians. I would never think in a million years I'd be saying this. The Houston Astros versus the Red Sox. The Red Sox is 14-22, by the way. The Nationals versus the Marlins. The Phillies versus the Padres. My New York Yankees. They play the Baltimore Orioles. Seattle versus the Blue Jays. I thought Seattle was picked to win that division. My bad. And I didn't say that. Here we go. The Cardinals versus the Mets. The Mets is 24-14. The Pirates versus the Cubs. Look, here's the Cubs record. 16-20. No, 15-20. The Pirates is 15-21. The Angels versus the Rangers. Why do the Rangers even have a baseball team? The White Sox versus the Royals. The Royals, I don't know what's going on with the Royals. I don't understand. I don't understand. I can give you the standings for baseball. I know I keep saying I want to leave. But you know what? I just want to stay even longer. Here we go. In the American League, in the East, my New York Yankees, 27-9. Tampa Bay, 20-15. Toronto, 20-17. Boston, 14-22. Baltimore, 14-23. In the Central, Minnesota, 21-16. Chicago White Sox, 18-18. Cleveland, 16-18. Kansas City, 13-22. Detroit, 13-24. In the West, Houston, 24-13. The Angels, 24-15. Texas, 16-19. Seattle, 16-21. Oakland, 16-23. The National League, of course, the New York Mets, 24-14. Miami, 17-19. Philly, 17-19. Atlanta, 17-20. Washington, 12-26. Milwaukee, 23-14. St. Louis, 20-16. Chicago Cubs, 15-20. Pittsburgh, 15-21. Cincinnati, 10-26. We're in the West. We're in the West. The Dodgers, 24-12. San Diego, 23-13. San Francisco 22-14, and Arizona is 18-20, and Colorado is 17-19. I think I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I want to touch on hockey. The playoffs today. I've been saying it for the longest. I'm going to talk about it, and obviously I haven't been doing it, so I'm going to do it right now. Okay, the Rangers and the Hurricanes. The East, the second round game 1 is tonight at 6. The Oilers and the Flames. That game is game 1 in the West, second round, 8:30 on ESPN. So that is the games right there. So I want to do the college, though some good college games. I want y'all to watch for. I don't know if I said it, but these are some games to watch for. This is the game that I didn't see on the schedule. I don't know where it came from. I just seen it. Matter of fact, I got sent the schedule yesterday. LSU versus Southern. This game is on the schedule September 10th. LSU versus Southern. Have they played before? I might want to look and see that they played before. Here we go. The games to watch for. Here we go. Alabama and Texas. I think that should be a nighttime game. It shouldn't be played that early at 11 o'clock. That should be a night game. South Carolina and Arkansas. That should be a game to watch for. Kentucky and Florida. Let's see who else we have to watch for here. Stanford, USC. That could be a pretty good game to watch for. Keep your eyes on that game. This is September 10th here. These games. Like I said yesterday, watch out for Miami. I like what they're doing. Same for Clemson. NC State. Also watch them as well. And you know what? I'm going to put a spotlight on McNeese State. They play Rice. I like McNeese State. They're not too far away from where I'm at. I like them. I like what they got going on up there. So it's always good to support your local college teams, only if you like them. And I like McNeese a lot. Week 3. And I'm going to get out of y'all hair. Week 3, we got Penn State, Auburn. You have LSU, Mississippi State. You got Ole Miss and Georgia Tech. Georgia and South Carolina should be a very good game. Look, this is the game here that I have circled on my calendar. Miami versus Texas A&M. That is a game I think a lot of people should have their eyes on that game. It'll be a very good game. Oregon, BYU. Oklahoma, Nebraska. Ohio State. They're playing Toledo, but it's upsets in college football. It can happen just like that in college football. So keep your eyes on these games that I'm saying. I'm just going through each week. I'm just going to go through each week. You never know. Could Louisiana Tech beat Clemson? You just never know in college football. You just never know. It's going to be an upset early in college football. I can just feel it, but I don't know who it could possibly be. But it's going to be some upsets. There's going to be some upsets in college football this year. I'm telling you, just watch in amazement and just know, hey, Big Sean told me this. He said it. It's going to be a few upsets in college football this year. Okay, I'm heading into week 4. I'm going to go as far as I can. West Virginia, Virginia Tech. That's going to be a pretty good game to watch. Arkansas and Texas A&M, another good game. Auburn, Missouri. Almost everything SEC is going to be good. LSU and New Mexico, that could be a pretty good game. Florida and Tennessee, that's always good. If you've never been to a Tennessee, Florida game, that's something y'all should go experience. It's pretty good. Utah, Arizona State, USC, Oregon State, something, Texas Tech, Notre Dame, North Carolina, Iowa versus Rutgers, Minnesota, Michigan State, Ohio State, and Wisconsin. So these are games that you could watch. A few, like I said, there's gonna be some upsets somewhere. down the line in college football, but it's going to be one early in the season. I just have a strange feeling. You know, I was asked, hey, can you call out the LSU schedule and can you be fair? You know, I can be fair. I can be fair. And that's what I'm going to do, Tiger fans. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be fair. The first game, LSU versus Florida State. This game will be in New Orleans. I'm going to go with LSU. They're going to beat Florida State. They're going to beat Southern. They're going to lose to Mississippi State. They're going to beat New Mexico State. They're going to beat Auburn. Tennessee, they're going to beat Tennessee, but it's going to be a close game. They're going to lose to Florida for sure. They're going to beat Ole Miss, but it's going to be close. You're not beating Alabama, so you can't get up. They're going to beat Arkansas. They're going to beat UAB. They're going to lose to Texas A&M. So I was honest. LSU, they're going to lose those games I said. But for sure, they're going to lose to Alabama. It's a fact. Okay? It's a guaranteed fact. They're going to lose to Alabama this season. Okay? And what's that guy that left Alabama that couldn't stay out of trouble? Y'all have to understand, Nick Saban doesn't care if you caught that pass against Georgia. You know what he cares about? Discipline. Discipline. If you don't want to be there, he's going to show you the door. He's not going to dog you out in public. He's not going to put your name in the dirt. He's going to wish you well. Now the young man having trouble out in Texas now. What is that telling you? You can't have an attitude. You got to listen. You can't do what you want to do. Those colleges are going to get rid of you. All the talent in the world is about to leave. I'm the same way. I don't care. If I was a coach, I wouldn't care how good you are. Okay? But if you can't listen to the rules that's given to you on the field and off the field, you will no longer be on this team. That's what Nick Saban preaches. That's what he tells. That's what he says to his players. You can tell. So don't come at me saying, I don't know what I'm talking about. It's right there in the news. Just because he played okay against Georgia, what gives him the right to act like that? You don't act like that in Alabama. You're gonna be out. You're gonna be gone. Then you go to another great school in Texas. You might want to deal with that. I wouldn't either. Show him the door. Show him the door. You can go. As far as I'm concerned. I'm sorry I got a little hot. But I'm just saying. I wanna spotlight one more team. Just spotlight one more team. I told you guys before I want to do my Alabama Crimson Tide, and I'm gonna leave y'all alone for the day, and I'll come back tomorrow. Okay. Here's the Alabama Crimson Tide schedule, and that's gonna be it. Alabama versus Utah State. Alabama versus Texas. UL Monroe, Alabama. Vanderbilt versus Alabama. Alabama against Arkansas and A&M, Tennessee, Mississippi State, LSU, Ole Miss, Austin Peay, and Auburn. I'm going to tell you the games we're going to win, the games we're going to lose. I'm going to be very honest. We're going to be 3-0. 4-0, that's Vanderbilt. We're going to beat Arkansas. We're going to beat Tennessee. We're gonna be Mississippi State. We're gonna beat LSU. We're gonna beat Ole Miss. We're gonna beat Austin Prey. We're gonna beat Auburn. We're gonna undefeated. How about that? We're gonna undefeated. Who's gonna beat us? Who's gonna beat us? Who's gonna be Alabama? That's it. I'm gone. I hope y'all have a great rest of the day. I told you I wasn't going to be too long because I got to get ready for this good game tonight. The Dallas Mavericks and the Golden State Warriors. Of course, Steph Curry's going to get his. Someone's going to get his. But let me tell you guys, it's going to be the Luka special. He's cooking up something right now in San Francisco, and he's going to show us. And Paul Wayne, it's not you can say now, buddy. You just sit back and hush. Don't say nothing else for the rest of the series. So, great game. Let's enjoy it. That's it for me for today. I will see y'all back here tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Okay. See y'all later.
This is Northeast Streaming Sports.